What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is time to do a fun little account update with the nun with the gun. She actually has a knife too, but it doesn't rhyme. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what we've been doing. We've been doing summons and stuff. It's all good. It's all fun and games until, you know, we gotta showcase what we're doing. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. What do we got? 4 grenades and 1 2 3 4. Bam, baby. Get these crystals. I've been doing crystals just because I want to keep summoning for the actual little event that they have going on. That's really the only reason why. I just want to, so we get another 1,000, and I think now it opens up, right? So yeah, now you can start getting Mo. I can get a full summon here instead of getting these. I would prefer to get these, and then next in a day or so, a day and a couple hours, I can actually start getting this stuff. And I realized that I now know the you know, how good this would be, right? Because I think that that's a straight up eternal badge. As you guys saw, I think in the other video, I got shafted. I wasn't able to get the board game. I definitely got a ton of low rolls on the board game. There was no way that that was even remotely being close to being finished, but with that thing, it looks like we can at least do it. And as you guys know, when it comes down to these things, you want to, I had a decent amount to actually go far, so I would hope, so I would need 50 more summons in order to get the purple Rin. But I'm thinking about it. So what I want to do in this video, we're definitely not getting this far. What I want to do in this video is ask a couple questions and also showcase my account. But that's, first of all, you need to see the account to ask questions. It might not be worth it, honestly, to get the other purple Rim, because she is Tenma, as we guys know. So let's go back to these lines. So let's go to the figurine, and you will see 5 stars of Xantha Kane. Now that's why I'm saying, like, Xantha Kane is my highest right now, because I've gotten so many copies of her for constantly summon on that one banner when it was there. I'm starting to think that that might be the way to go. But if that is the way to go, listen to me, hear me out here. So if that's the way to go, that means that either you stop summoning now and you wait for the next one, which would be like maybe 3 weeks to a month from now, or you summon for Rin, whatever, and then you get as many copies of her as possible. Like right now, I think my highest second dupe is this guy, Osuke, and then I have him. And I use, obviously, you'll notice that there's someone that, you know, wields a bat that is not here in my stand-up right now. She sacrificed herself for the greater good, and she's a really good unit. Yuki's a good unit, but I wanted to start getting these up, so now I need to make another 4-star. Now I could try to do, so I have her, which would be a nice little sacrifice, and it would either go to possibly Zerola, who we all know is the bomb diggity, or I can keep summoning and try to get as many copies of Rin. Now I'm only guaranteed technically like 1 additional copy. That additional copy would help me out a lot, because then well, the purple copy, right? Because the second purple will then immediately get me to the next step that I need, right? So let me just double check, make sure I'm not talking up a tree. 1 purple thing, yeah, then you need 2 of these, which I have a ton of them. That wouldn't be a really big issue there. I can actually make her Rin 2-star right now, and then once they are 2-star, where is that? I need a 2-star example. I think that would be in Galati, right? No, right? 2-star? Don't I have another 2-star? Okay, Zerola is my other 2-star. Then you need the actual copy, then it'll be 3-star. And then after 3-star, which some of these characters are already, so I have a couple 3-stars, so that's kind of where you're gonna need the 3-star version of your homeboys, you know, whatever, your purples. So as you guys remember, this was the last time I was like, I think I made a mistake, but now we've seen that I kind of didn't. The account is in good standing, but I do need to start making some critical decisions as far as who is going to be my top 5, as far as who am I going to 4-star next. Theoretically, I should work on Harriet, and what I mean by working on is to get her another, like a dupe of her, or keep constantly getting dupes of her from any other thing that I can get it from Let's Red, and then those will be the 2 Let's Red, and then we already have him from Galati, so that's a solid 3. I need 2 more decisions that I need to make, because theoretically, if it comes down to that, I could actually revert Akechi, even though he's 3-star, right? If I have to go double Tenma here, if I go 2 Tenmas, then I don't need like him this high. Now I think some people are saying you might as well keep him that high, but I feel like as far as quickly progressing my account, or I'll come back and I'll get 1,000 Akechis, you know, through time, through, you know, over a course of a year or whatever like that. That's what's gonna happen. I hate this thing. You know, it only doesn't on Nox, by the way. I've been thinking about switching over to BlueStacks to get around it, But I think that that's another thing. Even if I were to get purple starred like these guys, I think I would immediately revert them back down to 1 star and then use the extra boxes to get more additional, additional purples within this exact region, and then keep doing that. I think that's what you're supposed to be doing, that you only really need 5 strong ones, and then the Otaku Zone will level them out. And then once they level them out, I don't think you necessarily still need to have a bunch of them purple. I think that that's like a pay to win, not pay to win, but you know what I mean, like a person that's investing heavily into their account. I think that they have the option to do that, to have a bunch of starred up units, because I think from what I could tell, the only reason why you start them up initially is just to get the stand. As you can see, she has the stand here. You get the stand once they hit, I think, 4-star purple or pink. Purple, pink. I always get confused. But once you get that, I feel like you just revert it, because I think that they only get a certain amount of stands if you go to special. I think they only get that 3rd stand, right? So that's when they go 4-star, and then at that point, like how Harriet doesn't have it, she still needs to get 4-star. And then once, wow, that is a crappy stand, girl. They did you dirty. But once you get that, I feel like, see, that's a little cooler. Once you get that, I feel like you don't necessarily need to have them any higher than that. And I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. So if I am wrong, please feel free to correct me. But I don't think that there's any purpose of having other characters pink starred if they're not going to be your otaku managers or whatever they call that. I'm pretty sure that is correct. So we'll go to the gallery. Brawler, who did I level up? Oh yeah, him, going into the 4-star. So now he has this thing, as hopefully you guys saw. So it's just like a weird balancing act that you have to do, that I feel like eventually you don't need like 1,000 other copies. I even think eventually when you do go to promote, right, and it says like for him, an example, and let's say as here I have a extra Eric Azia, or I have like an extra like him, it is technically, please don't come for me, but it's easier to get 2 yellows like this and then make a pink than it is to get a slew of purples and then make a pink, if that makes any sense. I think you should be doing both at the same time, but after a while, I honestly don't see the purpose of still constantly over and over like saving these, unless there's a reason to have all your characters pink. I've heard the argument, and I haven't done the actual like research of keeping certain characters to see, like, if I have a Harriet like this, right, and with no gear on, no gear at all, and I look at these stats, right, and then let's say I take her off of being this high, 160, and then I switch her over into being a 1-star, but she's 160 because she is in the Otaku Zone. Would these stats match up? I actually don't know that, because then it would be an argument. Then yes, you do want to have them pink starred up, because then they're gonna have more stats. And then if that is true, how many stats are we talking? Is the difference between the two even worth it, that you would even want to save any of that? Because right now, even this, like, technically, let's say I don't get enough Harriets, maybe I just then focus on Xantha as the soul Let's Red, and then maybe for Galatea we just keep focusing on Galatea, and then maybe double Tenma, because you just have to focus on your first 5, not your first 5, but your 5 that's going to be in the zone, and the higher the level they are, it boosts the level of everyone else. And I'll tell you, once they get these boosts, man, they do have good stats. I don't, like, 7,000 attack, and I don't even think he has a gear on. Okay, he does have gear, but I don't think, like, even if I took the gear off, like, he's not, like, his stats wouldn't be dramatically better if he was the 3-star 160, if that makes any sense. Like, even if I compare him to actually Harriet, like, he has more attack than Harriet does. He probably has more base attack than Harriet does. She might actually have no gear on. Yeah, she has no gear on. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So far, the account looks pretty good, and it's just those little micro decisions, and that's what when I was doing the other video, I was concerned that I was making mistakes, because that's what happens. You make these little mistakes, and all of a sudden your account is in the gutter. Not in the gutter, but you're really far behind. Cool thing here is that now I have gotten to the level, I'm at level 11 of the dragon, and now they give me this option, right? Once you claim the battle reward, you will not be able to use sweep today. Battle anyway. If the battle is unfavorable, you can leave the battle early and choose sweep. So what I've gotten to the point now, I guess you guys were already here, is that I can either battle and get the highest score, if not beat it. See, granted upon challenge, I get 54,000 of whatever these are. What are they even called? Clover stickers, and 4 of these. Or I can just sweep the previous one, which I think that it gave me, after using sweep, you can no longer battle today. Sweep anyway. If you deal damage of more than 50% of the health or survive more than 3 waves, you can obtain better rewards. It is recommended to challenge directly. So what they want me to do is actually challenge it and then back out if I'm not gonna get 50% of his HP. So that's interesting. I don't even know if I could, hold on, let me do, no, not Azazel. I've been switching up my thing. I just have certain ones that I don't want. I think I have Dragon, but sometimes I do Let's Red because obviously you see my Xantha, she does the Lord's work. And then I just do this, probably either I'll quick equip, or if I think that someone else has someone else's gear, I'll just take it all off and then go through it and then save, and then it keeps all my other things. That the lineup is not, wait, what? Oh, you know what? No, there's always usually a person I have in the middle. The person in the middle is Yuki. Oh no, I forgot. Oh, I feel so terrible. I feel terrible just realizing that. Oh boy. Oh boy, someone, please. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean, I was like, yeah, there was someone here. They're gone now. Like, I don't know. Oh man, it's sad. It's so sad. All right, you know what? I probably could have put Mako. So if I'm not gonna get, what is it, below 4 or 5% or something like that, I guess the option would be that I quit out and then I just say, hey, screw that. I could probably turn on the sound. Sometimes I hate their voices. There we go. That's decent damage. Not like nothing to be too worried about. I think that they should be able to beat with this lineup. I wish, you know what? It'd be nice if I put a silencer in here. Maybe instead of Zephyr, we do that. So we're gonna get way below that. Well, he's gonna definitely kill like a ton of us right now once his actual ultimate goes off. But we're below 5. That would technically, right? Okay, they killed. That's fine. She's gonna go sicko mode, and then we should be fine. I don't think I went. It's crazy because last time I swept it, and I realized now that I didn't technically need to sweep it. She's gonna die. He keeps giving himself max HP, I think up to a certain amount. There goes that big heal. I love him, actually. I think he's one of the better characters in the game. And then she gets a little shield. Oh, nice. Goes Arola with that badge. Those badges are good. Definitely good. Don't sleep on those badges. So technically, they're telling me that that would be better than the 54,000 that I was going to get. And plus the 5 thing. Let's see. It should be... So 50... Oh, wow. That is a dramatic difference. Yes, I should not be sweeping that. But I feel like that option only comes when, I guess, when you beat 10. Because here... no, okay. I can now do it on it. Oh yeah, you know what? I just beat this stage, so it's probably gonna tell me the same thing, right? So yeah, now, and then they're telling me here I can't. Wait, I could battle it again. Wait, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it's saying. But I guess the rewards aspect of it doesn't change, right? So here it's the same thing. Should I try to do this now? This one, I think there's a high possibility that I probably won't pass it because I'm terrible with this. And I was just trying out Xantha. You guys can see how strong my Xantha is. Just watch this middle row. We'll have to switch it back to, I think Let's Red I have it under my thing. Should give me most of them with the, yeah, see, they're all covered now. And is there better options here? Yeah, but I don't feel like doing all the work. So here we go. And you could just see this person in the middle. Now she's gonna be 9. Good damage. And that's gonna spread to everyone else. Now, is this the optimal army? I call this army. That's just my nickname for this encounter. And then the silences. I love the silences from Sakura. Really helps out. Dunk. So pretty good. So I need to look up here because a lot of times I catch myself looking at how many people are alive, which is still a good indication, but it's not like exactly what I should be looking for. And then yeah, see, my other teammates are not that tanky. So is that enough? Is that smart to leave this here? Is that smart to leave that here? Because it's like 4 out of 5. I think that's still better. You won't feel any pain. I'm thinking that's better. I forgot how much that was before. It was like a crappy number though. I'm pretty sure that's better, right? That looks better. Something. All right, cool. Now this one, it doesn't matter, as you can see. Still struggling on the man Azazel. Boy, so let's see. And that's what this one is, Azazel. Normally I just switch it. Oh yeah, I switched him in now. I put Xantha in there. I should probably put her more to the back, so because she at least explodes and does some damage. And I think that this is the better lineup. I think everyone has gear and it's up to date as much as quick equip allows us to be. There's probably better setups here, but it's fine. It is a-okay. Where are you guys at and when it comes down to this stuff here? I thought about putting a Akechi in here for the simple fact that Akechi, he'll mark something and it will start to heal my team. The healers that I have is going to be my boy, I think Zhang, or Zong, I think his name is Zong, and Zephyr are the healers in the team. I also thought maybe not going too many healers and maybe going more DPS, because what happens at the later waves is just that there's so many of them, and I feel like my AoE is not that strong. And I feel like that's where the change needs to come. It needs to be more AoE. It's kind of like the army stage, but like on crack. Because we got my boy Lubu in the back. He cranks off a lot. There's so many characters doing ultimates and stuff like that that it just comes that he has so many times that his passive triggers. It's so spammy. And I was thinking about like characters like I think Iron, I think her name is. Any character that has a stacking something. Like I actually think Vasily would also be good here if I put him in one of these slots, because every time he does his ultimate he gets max HP and max damage, or I think or max attack or something like that. So he would get stronger over the course of the engagement. Or anyone that has something scaling. I think that's what you're supposed to use in this mode. People that have scaling stuff. Maybe I actually don't know of characters like I think Ophelia has that she gains stacks based on how many things die. I wonder if she also is good for these modes as well. As you can see here, now we're getting slightly overwhelmed. And then they're starting to put these stupid bunnies. These bunnies need to die, but they're always in the back, so they're a little bit harder to get to. And that's why your team suffers for it. And once they do their little super special, whatever, that's where it happens. That's where the love happens. All right, so I think it said wave 2 or 3, but this is not even there. That was good damage. And that's why you need Xantha and Zarola, I feel like, in the middle, because these bigger waves always come down the middle. There it is. Then you got these bunnies. I think these bunnies are crazy, and those are the French fry people. Give me a name. See that? You see that AoE? They kind of start to melt your back line. They just melt your back line because it does like the same damage to the front line as it does the back. So I just feel like it also makes me want to slightly put in the other guy that prevents damage, death once, and gives it this big shield. I feel like he might be good. As you can see, we're way too low, and then they're gonna start with the nonsense. Zarola also has a stacking passive. I think it only stacks 5 times though. There we go. And then they go, look, see you bunnies? The bunnies? They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, damn it. They just sneak them in the back. This is actually the last wave. But as you can see, they're breaking through. They're killing my backline now. So it's like, I don't know if I need more damage, or necessarily I would assume maybe it's more of a not damage thing, but the front line needs to go. I feel like certain of them can't spawn until other things die. So maybe it has to do that. But at that point, I feel like damage needs to be ramped up like crazy by the end there. So you are getting, you know, so you're killing those things quicker, because then there's too many of them. They're filling on all those slots. And if you start to lose, then they get even more monsters inside of where you're trying to do that. Nightmare, we are stuck at one. Well, no, actually not stuck. I'll be honest, I don't try too hard on Nightmare. I usually just go in here and whatever team. I don't even change the gear. I just let it rock. See, I might even pass it. My Xantha just has gotten so much stronger. It's just I'm passing stuff that I really have no business passing. Well, I guess I do have business passing. I made proper decisions, so now my account is dramatically stronger. So, and then I need to make I think that guy is part of an ice team, so maybe I'll do that next. I've been saying I was gonna make an ice team video, but I really should make one now because he's one of the, I think, stronger ice units. Frost, whatever. Frosty Freeze, Icy Slurpee, whatever it's called. And then how you guys doing on the game carnival? Are you guys been doing like super good? Do you guys like it? To me it's like an okay mode. I like it, but it's just like more of the same. I do wish that there was a little bit more complexity to it that I could you know, have fun with, but I don't know, it seems a little lackluster. And then of course the spades thing, you guys already know. I feel like this is, I don't know, does this scale off Fury level or like everyone's level? Board game, I'm still stuck on Island Kingdom. I probably could beat Island Kingdom now. Maybe I'll do that as well. You know, I feel like I can actually beat this now if I really particularly pick my units. I think I could beat this and it should be a-okay. And the big three, oh yeah, that's the thing. I'm okay, I'm here. 18, my Let's Red obviously is the strongest. I'm trying to get the other ones up because this attack speed one, I want to actually make attack speed because then I want to put that on a character like Yuki or Yoko, sorry. I put it on Yoko, other characters that have a lot of synergy with attack speed. Now I can actually do that. I can't beat this, so I usually just sweep it. And see, I'm getting yellows, which I'm assuming that's the high. Well, the highest is probably because I know that they have purple with the thing around it, and then eventually I'm assuming they're gonna have yellow with the thing around it, and then maybe they'll have another color after that, and you know, just to keep people playing. You know how it is. You know how it is. So that's what I'm currently stuck on. My Tenma and my Galatea is just not that popping, unfortunately, and that's about it. I think that's really all I need to show. Oh yeah, we're still on chapter 17, but the same thing. I've just been improving my account, and then once I do a really big push, this is how I make decisions. I just summon. That's how I make decisions. And as you can see, you shouldn't do that. So, but I do like Rin though. I think Rin is a decent because she defense breaks, and maybe we can get Zorola going. I could use the Mo again to get Zorola, or I can use it to get the badge. I don't know. Oh my god, I know I'm gonna get yelled at in at the end of this video, but it's all good. I know you guys, a lot of you guys have a little bit better understanding of the game than I do. So for those that do, feel free to comment, like, comment, subscribe, and just remember that every day at the Kashino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.